What's up, YouTube? Midnitekrawlr back up in his piece, and welcome back to another recent pickups video. Now, before I jump into the movies, I want to share with you this awesome Jaws t-shirt that I picked up at Walmart. Figured it'd make a good backdrop for the video. All right, let's start things off with some horror. We have Freddy versus Jason on Blue, which I scored at a pawn shop in San Marcos on my way to San Antonio. Couldn't pass it up for $2, as well as I needed it for the collection. Gave it a watch on Saturday. Still holds up in my opinion. Lots of fun. All right, let's continue on with Wish Upon, which was a Dollar Tree pickup. To tell you the truth, I wasn't expecting much of this movie, but damn, it kind of exceeded my expectations. I thought like the high school characters in this were so over the top. It was hilarious. And also the overall feel and like the kills had like this Final Destination vibe. To tell you the truth, I think that's what won me over. So yeah, Wish Upon. This was a nice surprise. All right, next up we have Blood Games. This was courtesy of Sean Donahue, who had recently picked up the Vinegar Syndrome release, so he passed on this bootleg version to me. So more than happy to accept it. This is a nice VHS to DVD rip in all its grainy goodness. And I thought the babes were hot. The kills, the revenge kills were entertaining, and the boobs were plenty. Blood Games. I dug it. All right, next up is Gun Q War Pigeon, which is pretty bad, but it did have a few redeeming qualities, like these pigeons. They come at you in a birdemic style, but with a lower budget. And there is a pretty cool scene where this girl right here gets her eye pecked out and with practical effects. I thought that was fun. But yeah, the premise of this movie is so damn cheesy. These pigeons get drowned in like a ceremonial basin filled with water, and now they're seeking revenge. It's just over the top, but it was bad. All right, let's continue on with some Japanese women in prison films. We have two of them. First up, we have Death Row Girls. Yeah, this was bad, but in a good way. I find these kind of movies entertaining, where you have a dash of sleaze, you have your inmate versus inmate, inmate versus guard kind of scenarios, but with a low budget. As you can see on the back there. Yeah, I'm a sucker for these, man. If I had to rate this one, 6 out of 10. All right, next up we have Chain Gang Girls, which is more of the same old, but I feel this one did a bit more. A bit more blood, a bit more sleaze, a bit more girl fighting girl, a bit more of everything compared to Death Row Girls. But still low budget and not going to blow anybody away, but I'm a sucker for these, man. What can I say? 6 out of 10 as well. All right, let's jump into a package from Dave K, who recently sent me Fiendish 2. This was an awesome collaboration of the horror community with the writings and reviews. And it's a big fat zine, man. And in here you have like House on the Edge of the Park by Johnny Numb. Can't wait to read that. That's going to be freaking awesome. Hardwired to Love Horror. Hardware by Danny Wynn. What's up, Danny? Island of Death. Absolutely love that movie by Elwood Jones. Man, there's some heavy reading in this, which I can't wait to get to. Just got this Saturday, so haven't really got a chance to flip through it all. I'm doing it for the first time here with you. But I did make the cut. I'm in the... Bam! They saved the best for last. I'm at the last page. 2 from Nippon. 2 from Japan, Kichiku Dainkai and Kyoko vs. Yuki, which was a sleazy good time. Yeah, very honored to be a part of this collaboration. All the awesome peeps who contributed are right here in the back. Thank you, Dave K, for this awesome zine as well. And I will leave a link below where you can download your copy to read in PDF format, and also an option to print one at home. Staples not included, though. All right, he also threw in a copy of San Francisco Sleaze, which is more of what Dave K does best. He gets these newspaper ads, and he puts them together in this awesome collage of eye candy. So thanks again for that, Dave. And the back, simple but effective. Yep. And also NY Sleaze 77, which is a damn good year if you ask me. Girls wouldn't go out with me. Okay. And you get some more of the same old, some NYC use print ads, and there you go. Awesome goodness. Thanks again, Dave K, for those awesome zines. Let's continue on with the movie pickups. Next up, we have some Thai action. We have Power Kids. This movie was pretty damn good. We have kids kicking ass, and these two in particular really stood out, these top two. The end sequence is where you get your meat and potatoes. These kids go all out, and the action sequences are top notch. Really dug this one. Power Kids. Fun. Next up, we have the Gangster, which was like a Thai version of the Goodfellas. You know, not as great, but still solid. It's going through like the 60s and the 70s. So you get to really see the progression of the Thai underworld and how the cops like took over and stuff. I'm only an hour in, so I still need another 50 minutes to finish the film. But I'm digging it so far, man. Really enjoying it. Next up, we have the Game Changer, which is some Chinese over-the-top action goodness. Wow, the first like 15-20 minutes are just balls to the wall. And like the bullets don't stop flying. The martial arts sequences are spectacular. Maybe that's too big a word to use. They're good. I'll just say they're good. They're not like Ip Man spectacular, but they're there. They're good. And the body count is astonishing, man. Man, people are just dropping like flies in this movie. So yeah, balls to the wall, good time action flick right here. And next up we have Kite, which is a live action adaptation of the anime and manga. I'm a fan of the anime, so I had no idea this existed. And this is an Anchor Bay with a slipcover. This was a pawn shop find for $1. And when I posted this on Instagram, a lot of India Isley fans came out. That's her right here. Never heard of her, so she was okay in my opinion. But yeah, a lot of her fans came out the woodwork when I posted this on Instagram. Oh, by the way, if you want to follow me on Instagram, I will leave a link down below where you can follow me. I'm pretty active on there. I post what I'm watching all the time, what I picked up, what I'm doing. Yeah. So anyways, Samuel L. Jackson, he's pretty solid in this as well. The atmosphere really wins me over, though. It's shot in South Africa in this like really ghetto urban environment where like the buildings are crumbling, there's graffiti everywhere. Really makes the film. Sadly, the end is predictable and ends pretty abruptly for me, which I just thought was like, I thought it was going to be like this big action set piece. There totally wasn't. So that was a bummer. But pretty stoked to have that in the collection. And we're going to finish things off with some video game pickups. I recently started playing my PlayStation 2 again during quarantine, and I had to pick up some games I've never got a chance to play again. One of those being Final Fantasy X2. I'm a big fan of Final Fantasy X. Probably my favorite one. Riku's one of my favorite characters as well. So I'm really enjoying this kind of a pseudo sequel of sorts. It's very different, but that's what I like about it. And I'm digging it so far. Need to get back on that. I took a break off from playing it. But Astro Boy was another one I recently picked up. I actually was expecting a bit more from this, to tell you the truth. Oh man, this one was just okay, middle of the road. There's some cool shooter sequences, but that's about it. So this one was kind of a letdown, but hey man, got it on the cheap. So that's going to be it, guys, for my recent pickups. I hope you enjoyed the video. Check me out on Instagram. Check out Fiendish 2. I'll leave a link down below. And I'll catch you guys very soon. Peace. Till next time.